Imagine this. You're giving a speech. You're on the stage. You're looking out to an audience of 100 people. All eyes are on you. And they're wondering, are you going to entertain them or are you going to bore them? You start feeling the pressure. Your hands begin to shake. You open your mouth. Nothing comes out. You try again. And you start, hi. You know, the unbroken words. Then you know you have to speak. So you try again. And the words come rushing out of your mouth. So fast that they don't make sense, not even to you. Then you start looking at your audience. They're giving you faces. Your hair is still shaking. Your knees, you feel like a washing machine. And people start talking and whispering among each other. One person gives you a sign, he starts doodling, so you know you're losing your audience. You're getting nervous. You start freaking out. Your heart starts racing. You look at the clock and you know you got 29 more minutes to go on your speech. That's one scenario. Now this situation, you're giving a speech. You're on the stage looking at 100 people in your audience. They're wondering whether you're going to entertain them or bore them. You start feeling the pressure and you rebel on it. You crave on it. And the most beautiful thing starts happening. You're calm, you're poised, you're confident. Your words start coming out very purposeful. You look at your audience and you see that you have them grabbed. You pose a question. You follow with a pause. And you hang on that pause. And everybody's there waiting for what's the next thing you're going to say. And you say it very smoothly because you know what you want to say, why you want to say it, and how you're going to say it. I just presented you 2 scenarios that I lived through. I've been in Toastmasters for a year, and I certainly felt the first one. Louis even told me I sounded like a washing machine, my voice shaking. Am I nervous today? No, I'm not. I am here confident and speaking to each and every one of you. Because communication is not about what I say, it's what you hear. I remember in Weight Watchers, I heard something that I thought I heard. And the next week I complained. She goes, I cannot do this. He goes, what happened? I cannot drink 68 glasses a day. I've been visiting every bathroom here at Key West. No, Jackie, it's not 68 glasses a day. It's 6 to 8 glasses of water a day. So there's a communication broken. Now, in those 2 scenarios, we're all here in Toastmasters. Why? We want to learn how to speak, communicate, present. Well, I'm going to share with you some few points of how to prepare and present a speech. I am confident because I am a competent communicator graduate. Thank you. I learned that I need to identify my purpose. What is it that I want to communicate? What is it that I want to say? Do I want to motivate? Do I want to persuade? Or do I want to call to action? I need to identify my purpose of my speech. Point number 2, I need to get some, I need to get some points to support my speech and fill them with examples and develop your speech. The third is you need a capture, an introduction, a hook. Grab your audience. And I love that part, grab your audience. Because when you grab them, you have them throughout the whole speech. If you lose them at the beginning, they're gone. That is the most important thing, the hook. Get them at the beginning. You need the body, organization, so they know where you're going, what you're saying. Because if they don't follow you and you lose them, you're going to start seeing all the blank stares in their eyes and their faces. The third is the conclusion. wrap it up, package it up, so they leave with something memorable. It is highly advisable to memorize your introduction and your conclusion. Now for presenting, we are to present it. When you're standing here, you own the stage. But remember, presentation, public speaking is not about you. It's about each and every one of you, the audience. Second, it's your voice. God, I remember a class in university, monotone, 7:30 in the morning. What happened? I was sleeping back there. And everybody heard me because I snore. So no monotone. Vocal variety, keep the pitch. Just like Michael presented today. The pace, the hurricane, the house falling apart. Vocal variety. And also body language speaks. It will tell you how you're coming across. And the fourth is be yourself. There's 2 books that I got from a coworker and a friend. One was Dale Carnegie, public speaking, and the other one was to develop for people that are shy. What is that first word that everybody says when they're here? I'm shy. Why are you shy? Because you need to be first feel confident in your own skin. Muriel from Toastmasters and Ed Rickenbacker said, Jackie, no matter what people say about you, you need to be comfortable in your skin and your voice. That is where the fear is. If you're not comfortable with who you are or with your voice, that is what your fear is. So you have to overcome that, work with that. Toastmasters is the place where we can learn these skills and we can develop. And it is certainly the most crucial thing for each of us in our profession to communicate very effectively. I can still recall the day what brought me to Toastmasters. I walked into a room of 800 people in an association, a beautiful gala. Everybody dressed in tuxedos. It was an association for professionals. I could not even get a word out or even to step up and introduce myself because I felt completely out of place. Nowadays, I look for every opportunity to go up and say, hi, my name is Jackie. How you doing? Your name?
Mike.
Michael. Remember the names. Always remember the names. So, are we in the right place to learn? Absolutely. Now, do you want to experience the first scenario or the second scenario that I have presented? I'm pretty sure everybody wants the second one. Are we going to go through the first one? I'm pretty sure we are. And there's a saying that we're not going to lose our fear, but you learn to control it and breathe out of it, develop that fear. You can speak freely. But you may lose it, but you may not. Now, remember, public speaking is not about you. It's the audience. I want to thank Louis for one thing that he did introduce me to a gentleman by the name of Lance Miller. And he says, the 3 knows of public speaking. Know your audience, know your message, and know your room. Those are the 3 secrets to public speaking. Your audience, your message, and the room. Mr. Toastmaster.